Hopefully you're not too tired of these videos, but I have another on my radar video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Charles from the channel Books on Stereo, and I'm here to show you some more books that are on my radar. So without further ado, let's get into the books. So up first, I have Wild Rain by Christine Feehan, and I believe this is the first book in her leopard shifting series, and I'm super excited to get into this one. This is my first Christine Feehan book, and I'm super excited about this one. Then I have No Limits by Lori Foster, and I believe this is like an MMA romance, and I heard so many great things about Lori Foster. Then I have Deadly Obsession by April Hunt, and this is romantic suspense, and the only reason why I picked this one up was because Lori Foster actually blurbed this book. Then I have Her Night with the Duke by Diana Quincy, and I'm super excited to get into this one. I believe this is I don't really know too much about this book. I hear a lot of booktubers who raved about this book, so I definitely wanted to pick up this book. Then I have The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I can't believe it has taken me this long to pick up this book. It has been everywhere on BookTube, so I'm finally going to be reading it. Then I have His and Her by Alice Feeney, and I believe this is like a domestic psychological thriller. This author wrote Sometimes I Lie, which was really popular. I haven't heard too much about this book, but I actually have the audio arc for this book on NetGalley, so gotta get that NetGalley ratio up. And then I have The Mermaid from Jeju by Sumi Han, and this book I actually got the audiobook free from Libro FM. If you haven't checked out Libro FM, they are an awesome place to go support your local bookstores when you're buying audiobooks, and they are a great alternative to audible.com, which I know has kind of been like the enemy of audiobooks. So if you want to get your audiobooks from somewhere that actually helps sustain the local bookstore, the indie bookstore community, definitely check out Libro FM. Oh, and I believe this is like kind of like a magical realism novel set, I believe, in World War II, South Korea. I'm not 100% sure about that, so do not quote me on that. Then I have The Death of Vivek Oji, and I believe this is a hard-hitting contemporary adult literary fiction novel. Then I have The Girl with the Louding Voice by Abby Dare, and I believe this is, like a coming of age contemporary literary fiction novel. Then I have The Professional by Cressley Cole, and I'm super excited to get into this one. I believe this is erotica featuring the mafia, and I'm super excited to get into this series. And then I have Even If It Hurts by Marnie Mann, and this is a hard-hitting romantic contemporary. It may be slightly suspenseful, I'm not quite sure about this, but this was a gift to me from Jessica from PeaceLoveBooks. I will link all her channel information down below in the description box, so you guys should definitely go check her out. She makes amazing content. Now, because I have added so many ebooks, I'm gonna pop a little graphic up here and we're just kind of go through some of the ones that catch my eye, because I have like over 90 ebooks that I have added to on my radar list, and we don't have time going through all those books, and I think you don't want to hear me go through all these books. So if there's any books that I should definitely prioritize, let me know down in the comment section down below. Okay, so looking at my iBooks collection, I have Beast Boy, which is I believe book 2 in this whole graphic novel series that is written by Cami Garcia. And then I just have a bunch of Madison Faye books that I have on my title. I have Scrooge, Scourge, Dear Stepbrother, I Want You, Get Lucky, Claiming His Mountain Bride, The Innocence Claim, Complete Collection, Bates, Sofa King, Tamed by the Highlander, King Size, Bucking Bronco. And then I also have an novella called That Night in the Basement by Keegan Kennedy, new to me author. Definitely excited to see if this one is any good. I have an firefighter romance, a new paranormal romance, Dark Alpha's Claim by Donna Grant. I'm super excited to get into that one. And then more Madison Faye. Is anyone surprised at this point? I have a couple more Madison Faye's. And then that is actually it for my iBooks. So basically for my iBooks, it's pretty much all Madison Faye all the time. Okay, so now let's hop into my Kindle and see what books I added to my on my radar list on my e-reader. So up first I have The Loner's Lady. Here's so many great things about that. I have the next Alethea Romick book, some Tessa Bailey, Sherry Thomas, A Conspiracy in Belgravia, Great and Precious Things by Rebecca Yarros. Huge fan of Rebecca Yarros, so I'm super excited to get to that book. I have a couple of thrillers. I have some Khalid Hosseini. If you haven't read The Kite Runner and A Thousand Splendid Suns, definitely go read those two books, because they're two of my favorite books of all time. I definitely got some Black romance authors in here, Jessica Ann Watkins, Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. It's kind of sad that I haven't read that book, but to each their own. I have This Earl of Mine by Kate Bateman, The Business of Blood by Kerrigan Byrne. I have some Eva Lee in the house, my favorite. I'm super excited to read Shutter Island by Dennis Lehane. He's like one of my favorite authors. If you haven't read Mystic River, it is absolutely amazing. He's like a great kind of like small town crime fiction writer. And then let's see, I have The One by John Mars. I was recommended this book by one of my friends on Instagram. I have the last book in the Reluctant Royal series, A Prince on Paper by Alyssa Cole. And then I also wanted to kind of mix it up, so I definitely have some more literary fiction, some horror, some sci-fi. Exhalation by Ted Chiang. I'm really excited to get into that one. That is a collection of short stories. The next Cara D book, Touch to Surrender, and I believe this one is an MMF romance. And then let's see, we have Eliza and her Monster. Super excited to get into that. The Queen's Line, this was recommended to me by Heather from HEA Books. Booktube, I think that's her channel name, so I'm super excited to get into that one. And I believe that one is a royalty reverse harem romance. I got some Penny Wilder, a lot of Daryl Banner. I have Torn Apart by Kay Webster and Nikki Ash. And I'm super excited to get into this one because I believe this is like an MMMF, new adult college romance, and it sounds so good, and it's actually on audio, which I did not know. And then I also have The Sweetest Oblivion by Danielle Laurie, and this was recommended to me by Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers. Got some QB Tyler. I read her first audio novella on the Read Me Romance podcast, and I was absolutely blown away, so I definitely want to pick up more from her. Then I have the newest Kay Webster book, some Brianna Hill, which will make Tamika really happy. And then I also have another John Mars book, What Lies Between Us, and I believe this one is actually on KU, and you can get the audiobook for free. So that is all the books that I want to show you guys today in this video. Like always, let me know down in the comment section down below if any of these books catch your eye, or if you have read any of these books and you think I should prioritize reading these books like ASAP. Let me know, yell at me in the comment section down below, and I will read it. So thank you guys again so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys with a brand new video. Peace.